All right, what's up, good people? So today is a crazy day because today is 2/22/22 Tuesday. Some crazy stuff someone came up with. But anyways, man, regardless, I'm here to bring you all your February 22nd, 2022 review of NXT 2.0. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to do a review of NXT 2.0 tonight was, of course, the main event. Dolph Ziggler and Tommaso Ciampa. Winner will take on the NXT champion Braun Breaker at NXT's next pay-per-view, which happens to take place the same day as WrestleMania Night 1, April 2nd, NXT Stand and Deliver. All right, so we kick things off. Speaking of the NXT champ, talks about NXT champion Braun Breaker coming out talking about how, Santos Escobar, he put up a tough fight at Vengeance Day, and he proved over his dead body that, you know, anyone could take the title from him. But of course, can't take it away from me, Braun Breaker. He hypes up NXT going back on the road. He hypes up Stand and Deliver. We're going to be loud over there in Dallas just like we are over here in Orlando. And then the music interrupts and out comes, here to show the world, Dolph Ziggler. Congratulates Braun on his first NXT title defense. I know I'm not a champion yet, but hey, Braun cannot be given promises he can't keep. Just know I'm going to beat your buddy boy Ciampa tonight, and then I'm going to bite you and I'm going to beat you. And, had a Stand and Deliver. So Braun's like, you know what? Let's come out here. Let's get a little preview done. Come on, come out here right now. And Ziggler's like, I'm not going to do it. All right, next we have LA Knight and Grayson Walla. These two guys have been feuding for quite some time as well. I mean, this almost led to freaking LA Knight getting arrested almost. But in the end, these two going on to have what I thought was a pretty good match between the two. But Grayson Waller, rose up LA Knight and he gets the win there. But of course, LA Knight attacks him afterwards. So this feud between LA Knight and Grayson Waller, I feel like, is far from over. All right, now we get a few NXT Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. This is the first round tag team match playa. The team of Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray. Pretty interesting because I believe, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong here, Io Shirai is the longest reigning NXT Women's Champ, and Kaylee Ray is the longest reigning NXT UK champion. So the two longest reigning champs teaming up with each other to take on Lash Legend and Amari Miller. I mean, this is a solid match, but it was really predictable in terms of who you knew who was going to win. Io Shirai, Kaylee Ray get the win. So as solid as the match was, it was kind of predictable in a sense because, again, you really knew who was going to win. You got Dante Chen taking on Duke Hudson. These two go on to have a match. It wasn't that special, if I'm being quite honest with you. But Duke Hudson does get the win there as he hits him with the big razor edge. So a little tribute to the bad boy, or the bad guy, Razor Ramon. Or, Razor Ramon, or, Chico. But nah, man, all jokes aside, we get, after that, we get Carmelo Hayes and them coming out and stuff. They talked about how they defeated, Carmelo Hayes comes out, Jesus, botching tonight. But nah, man, Carmelo Hayes comes out, he talks about how he beat Cameron Grimes and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I'm on top. I don't miss. I shoot. I don't miss. Carmelo Hayes is freaking awesome, dude. Like, that dude is just, that guy is just awesome. But Pete Dunne's like, hey, if Haynes doesn't miss when he shoots, prove it next week. You and me, one-on-one against the Bruiserweights. And there you go. Next week, it will be Pete Dunne versus, which it's going to be a really good match next week. Pete Dunne versus Carmelo Hayes, North American Championship. Sign me up, players. Now, we get Trick Williams versus Cameron Grimes. Grimes is like, hey, I know I may have lost, but I ain't done. I ain't out yet. I ain't out of the woods yet. So he takes on Trick Williams. And Cameron Grimes gets the win. He goes to the moon, so he gets the win. So good win for Cameron Grimes. Pretty good match. Obviously, he lost last week, so this is a way to, rebound, get that W back. Anyways, we do see the official in-ring debut of this young beautiful woman, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry if I mispronounced her name here, but Nikita Leons. Hopefully, I pronounce her name better next time. I apologize. Versus Kayla Inline. Leons dominates. She wins. This was an impressive debut. I think this woman has really some potential to be something here on NXT 2.0. Like, she's got something, man. You know, she's all them strikes and stuff. Like, hey, Sonya Deville, you got some competition there, player. Um, Anyways, man, we're backstage. We see, Indy Hartwell and her tag team partner with Duke Hudson and stuff. Just typical relationship stuff. Anyways, we see Bivens and the Creed brothers come out. And they're talking about how they're better than the NXT tag team champions. Imperium comes out. So does Gunther comes out. And of course, we all know Mr. Who comes out. Solo comes out. Siako rushes the ring and he takes down Gunther. So him and Gunther are going to fight next week. Should be a really good match between the both men. All right, we had another NXT Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic first round matchup. EL9 and Tag Team Pals at Sarf. I mispronounced their names there. Taking on the team of Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter. Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter get the win. Solid match, but then again, it was kind of predictable. You knew Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter were going to get the win. But solid win for the both women. Now we get the main event. The reason why we're all here. The reason why I'm really doing this review in the first place. No offense to the other NXT people. And then again, I am going to do another NXT review next week. But we got a number one contenders match. Dolph Ziggler, Tommaso Ciampa. My God, people, this was a really, really good match. You know what I'm saying? Like this, both men went at it. Both men went ham to ham. But we saw the cameraman attack Tommaso Ciampa. Dolph takes advantage. Dolph Ziggler is the new number one contender and will fight Braun Breaker for the NXT title at Stand and Deliver. And it turns out that cameraman, you guessed it, one half Dirty Dogs, making his return to the NXT brand. Bobby, Robert Roode, it doesn't matter. Bobby Roode. But yeah, so what does this mean for Ciampa now that he lost? Like, I was thinking Ciampa goes on to Stand and Deliver. He, fights Braun third time, loses, officially goes up to the main roster because he's been on Raw the past 2 weeks now. Or who knows, man? Maybe this is the final for Ciampa. Maybe he does officially move up to the main roster. Or he can be like, well, Ziggler, you didn't beat me clean last week. Inserts himself to the match. The match becomes a triple threat. And either way, Ciampa's going up to the main roster after Mania. So it don't really matter anyways. But anyways, so solid show for NXT 2.0 tonight. And carrying some stuff into next week, which is really good as well. So that has been my official NXT 2.0 review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Guys, we are on the road to 700 subscribers. So go ahead and click that sub. Go ahead and like the video. Tell me in the comments, what did you think of tonight's NXT 2.0? And so, yeah.